Exactly where should you go to find a high quality partner? Are there certain locations you should go to? Is there certain clothing you should be wearing? Is there certain things you should be saying and a certain way you should be acting to really attract that special somebody, whether they are long-term or short-term? A lot of women want a high quality partner. I want to tell you something important, that it actually has nothing to do with any of the things I said. There's not really a certain way you should look. There's not really a certain location you should go to. And actually doing those things can lead you to the opposite effects, and I'll talk about that later. But the truth is, finding your perfect partner, a high quality partner, has everything to do with yourself and not necessarily in the way you think. And hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karina and I make videos about money, women, and power. My goal is to be a stepping stone for helping you become the best version of yourself. And to jumpstart that, I want to let you know that I'm also having a live event, Secrets to a $1 Million Lady. You can register for it at intoamillionlady.com/live. I'm very excited to see you there. I was reading a great book the other day, and it was about Zig Ziglar, about setting goals. And one of the things that was pointed out in that book was that there is no free lunch. What does that mean? Essentially, it means you can't get something for doing nothing. And that is what I want to bring into the topic of relationships today. There are a lot of women that obviously want the highest quality partner, and a lot of men that want a high caliber woman as a high quality partner. But the question is, what are you doing to deserve a high quality life? Whether it be a first class life, a first class partner, first class income, first class lifestyle. Are you holding up your end of the deal? The mistake is focusing on the external and those direct in the moment actions, such as what location should I go to, looking my best to attract a high quality partner, and they expect to see results. Well, actually the opposite of that happens. What that shows is a tad of desperation because you are looking your best, you are acting your best. Sometimes you might not even be genuinely yourself in hopes to attracting that. But the thing is, this is an energy-based world. Whatever is within us is what we attract back. So if we are even feeling a little bit of desperation and going out with those kind of hopes, that is what the world is sensing. And those are the exact type of partners that you will be attracting into your life. Ones that are maybe based off looks, ones that are also maybe desperately looking, and long-term those puzzle pieces just do not add up. There is no free lunch. You gotta work to get your lunch, and that lunch will pay off, and not just in a high quality partner, but in your entire life. See, the only way to attract the best things in life is to become the best version of yourself and to grow as a woman. What can you add to a high quality relationship that you will actually be deserving of that relationship? What are you adding to the partner? What are you adding in terms of yourself? A lot of women want to wait for somebody to add to their life, and then they will start doing it. Then they will become a better version of themselves. Maybe then I will be happy. Then I will have the lifestyle I want. I will have the partner that I want. And that's not true. You actually have to be satisfied in yourself, and then things will start coming to you. And I say this because it's really not about going to a certain location. Yes, sure that being out and about and kind of mingling will increase your chances of meeting somebody, but when you are perfectly aligned with yourself and working to be the best version of you, then you will notice things come into your life very flawlessly. You could be at the grocery store for all you know. You can actually be in your pajamas at home, and maybe a mutual friend will connect you with somebody. And as crazy as that sounds, you have to understand that honestly, that is the better way of life, is to put the energy into building yourself a strong, high caliber woman. And then you will be confident in everything that you do. You will be confident that you will attract the person of your dreams without having to kind of give off a sense of rush, of desperation, that this needs to happen ASAP. And the world feels that energy. When you have that desperation, when you have that, I need this to happen now, do you honestly think it's going to happen? No, because you are putting off the energy of that, the energy of lack, the energy of I don't have this and I want this right now. Time is running out, maybe. And that's exactly what you're going to get back. Essentially, maybe somebody who feels the same way, that's also rush. You want things to come into your life when you are ready for them. You want high quality things only. And if you are out and about desperately looking, it's not what's going to happen. Especially in this materialistic look-based world, that's what a lot of women think their value is in presenting myself in a certain way, looking attractive, acting feminine, acting desirable, right? It's all of these kind of false beliefs that, yeah, maybe they are attractive, but let's ask ourselves, who are they attractive to? Is this the type of partner that you want, who is only looking at these superficial things and saying yes to that? Or do you want somebody that values your contribution as a powerful woman into the relationship? What assets do you have that can grow this long term, whether it's in starting a family or kind of growing the relationship in so many other ways? And that's what you have to kind of add to as a woman to things. We do have powers, we do have assets that men don't have, because that's just how we are in our nature, but we have to work on them. So instead of spending the time to uplift ourselves physically, which of course is very, very important. We want to be glowing, we want to be beautiful. That's another topic, but we want to do that for ourselves, not for anything else. We should instead be focusing on growing from the inside out, and that will translate to external appearances as well. We don't need to wait for a relationship to change us or to save us. And I've personally seen and heard of a lot of stories of women just waiting for the knight in shining armor to change their life around. What happens with that is you end up being trapped. If something does go wrong with that relationship, then where are you gonna go? What are you going to do? And that is on all fronts, right? It's just a lot of women get emotionally attached, a lot of women get financially attached. Any or all of the combinations, that's not a life of prosperity, it's not a life of abundance, it's a life of entrapment and being dependent on something. And while it's good to be kind of dependent in a way where you both add to the relationship to make it grow, it's not good to be giving off in kind of aura of desperation and I need to be saved and I need somebody to empower me. And that's kind of the message of this video, that of course, go out, mingle, look your best, be your best, but for the purpose of uplifting yourself, not for a purpose of I'm going to kind of look around the room to see whose interest I can catch, because honestly that really, really shows. And if you pay attention, if you go somewhere where there is mingling or networking going on, you will see that there are types of people like this. And it's very obvious, even to you as a female, next time you are in that environment, pay attention to your surroundings. Look to see, and if you can see somebody who has kind of an aura of desperation to them. And I know that sounds a little bit negative, but I just want you to kind of see things from that perspective. And of course, you don't want to end up in that situation, because people can see that, people can sense that. Men and women both can sense that. And that's not what you want to give off. So improve yourself from the inside out. Know your power, know your strength, and everything that you need will come along, and it will be even easier than you think. Anyways, I enjoyed chatting with you today, and join me at my live event. I'm very, very excited for it. It's an online event, and you can get it at intomililady.com/live.